live over here. I'm going live because, like, anyway, today is a very special day. It is the birthday of Care Package. Actually, it's tomorrow, but I am celebrating today with all of you guys because today is my day I usually do the live. So, anyways, you guys, if you are not familiar with Care Package, let me just tell you what it's about. Basically, it's set in a small town. It is a part of the Cinnamon Bay universe. These two. Anyways, if you're someone who's in town, you may have to duck the love spice because there's these three little matchmaking women, Hattie, Trixie, and Birdie. They tend to want to matchmake and make sure everybody has their happy ending. And it's like a Cupid love spice, and they go around and they make sure everybody gets the spice so that they're more open to the love that they should experience. So anyway, so that is it. That's the legend anyway. And here is Care Package. It was such a fun book to write. I just did a long live all about this. So if you're in that one, some of this may be review, but I just wanted to hop on here and try this again because it was loading funny and I wanted to make sure you guys definitely had it. So anyway, so Care Package, it was such a fun one to do. It was so much fun. You guys asked me, where do I get the names for the different characters and everything else? I got Duke from Duke Lavery from Soap Opera, and he was involved with Anna, and so it was just something I always wanted to work his name in. I tend to like some of these old soap opera characters, not old, but characters that were when I was growing up, and oh my goodness, the romance was so amazing there. And anyway, but it also it's like, Duke is another version of Prince, and if you have your Prince and you absolutely adore someone, you want to make sure that you have that. And so I just said that. Some of you are like, oh, is it the Duke from the Bridgerton? No, I didn't know him. I just had this. So there's that. I think Bridgerton's an awesome thing, but no, it wasn't that. This is way before I think I even saw that, so there's that. This was just like I said, it was just, oh, my prince, or anyway. So yeah, so it's an old-fashioned cute name, and I wanted to use that. So let's see what else. Jewel, I got her name because she's supposed to be, like how jewels sometimes are under pressure, and then that's how they start to shine and everything else. So that's what that name was all about. Some of you have very strong feelings about some of the characters in here. I'm so glad that you either love or loathe them. That meant I did my job. I'm so glad. Some of you love Jack, some of you hate Jack. That's Duke's best friend. Some of you are not a fan of the mother. That means I wrote her perfect because that's very interesting. Some of you have very strong feelings about how you wanted a certain character to come back at the end a certain way. I did want to kind of give you guys that experience when you read it, but at the same time, he was a very detached character, so I wanted to write true to that character too. So that's why I did that choice. You guys always ask me, so I wanted to tell you about that. Let's see. I kind of gave you the ending with him, but not with that other character though, because I implied some of that stuff. So, with her boss thing. So there's that. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Something that I was just so excited to share with you guys. Right here, Care Package. It says Care Package. And to make this whole thing up, this just totally made me think of when I was younger. I legitimately had a babysitting service where I ran it, and it was like the Babysitters Club books. I don't know if you guys know that, but when I was able to put something kind of bubbly and stuff like that together, it was like a duck for that. It was like, I had this whole little slogan. So doing this kind of reminded me of that experience. And so I wanted to put that in there. So it was like a little piece of me and a little piece of history. So I put that in here. Something else that was unique to this book and stuff and experience and stuff like that. Some of you guys really connected the car the car, there's like a car incident in here where there's an accident that occurs. And so some of you guys really connected with that. And you're like, oh my goodness, it really took you to one of your own things. And that was just so interesting to have those conversations. So thank you very much for talking to me about all of that stuff. Um, and everything. And yes, I that was kind of, I've been in different accidents before, but it was two main ones. One was a very scary experience. My sister and I were in a car with somebody and they were driving, and it was kind of, it was a little bit scary. And another one was when we were on our way back from the beach with some friends. We actually had an accident, and so I kind of incorporated those and kind of drew off of those experiences, because I know you guys asked me, hey, that felt really real, what's up? So I wanted to share that with you. And it also gave me an opportunity. I'm so glad you guys, there's some bullying involved in some of that. And so I'm glad I could talk about it, because that's like a real issue that's going on, and it always goes on. And so it's like, I just wanted to open, like, kind of talk about it a little bit. And I'm actually going to be doing the next book. It's going to be actually about Jack. You guys probably saw that, that hinted in the end of this book. And so, yeah, so I am going to be talking about Jack a little bit, and how that whole experience affected Jack. And so, so I will be kind of diving into that a little bit more. So now you guys got a little preview of what might be, because you guys are going, are you going to have another? Is Jack really going to get his story and all that other stuff? And so, yes, some of you guys are like, why? Some of you guys are like, yeah, can't wait. So, there we go. What is something that you guys might want to be aware of? Something you guys might want to be aware of. It was like fun. Like, one of my editors, there's multiple editors that we worked with it. And before I go into that, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who was involved with this whole thing. There are people, some administrative people who like take care of all of like the ins and outs of it. There's like this Bible, and basically it's a Cinnamon Bay Bible, and it just, all the ins and outs talks about the characters, like everything that's going on, so all of us could be consistent. They put all that stuff together. That's a lot to do. I've been in a thing where I organize and I'm running something, that is a lot of time, that's a lot of effort, and that is really, really, really hard to do. And I just want to say thank you so much to the girls who run it. You guys are amazing, and you're so humble with it, because you're not like, oh, like, they're not like, oh, don't step on this because that's like my character or anything. And they're not that. They're very giving, they're very open and helpful with it, and it's just amazing. It was an amazing experience. I would do it again whole bunch of times, and I'm going to be doing that. And so I just want to say I'm very thankful to have been invited to the world, and I'm so thankful also that it was very much embraced and everybody liked these characters, and it just felt like it just fit right in with everybody. And it was such a great thing. There were some nights that I was like a chickmunk. I was stressed about it. I mean, it was intense, but to have it end up being like that, that was just so good. Anyway, so the editor story. So when I was working with my editor, yeah. So when I was working with my editor, she was like, there was a certain spice level that we were supposed to write to, and it was a medium heat. I write medium to hot, almost like it's kind of edging to like more, woo, like really steamy. So I wanted to make sure that I was true to that. And this is one of the editors, that was one of her things that she was looking out for, because she's one of the approved editors by this whole universe and everything else. And so she was telling me, I brought in some of this like man muscle stuff. She's like, no, no. I want the whole thing. I want it to be said like this. Do not try to, this is not how this is ever going to work. I need it to be as hot as it needs to be. So that was like refreshing. That was such a relief, and it was just really funny. So anyways, I wanted to share that with you. What else? A cool moment that I really liked was writing about Duke when he was a little bit inebriated, and kind of showing you who he was through kind of interactions with different people and stuff like that, and which was really fun because it was like weaved in there, and instead of just kind of telling you, it was fun to show you, like to have you meet him. That was just so important, so that you could really connect with him. And then let's see what else. Dum 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 dum. You guys were so happy with the um, holy hell moment. As you guys know, like, oh, holy hell, that means that is like, woo, the dude, you know? That's like the book boyfriend entering it in there. And I always liked writing those moments. And yes, I will probably have some kind of swag that has something involved with that. You guys have been asking, and so you finally didn't get your answer on here. Yes, I will be doing that. So anyway, I think there's a lot more on the other one, but I just wanted to just say, period. I really appreciate this book. I'm so glad that you guys were able to read it, enjoy it. I have more books coming. I will do more discussions like this if you want to hear more about the in-depth stuff. But again, thank you so much. This is just so fun to celebrate with all of you guys. All right, see you guys later. Bye.